that I'd like to get feedback on whenever, like, folks are available. So, Freddy, Chaos, welcome! Chompy, hello! Oh, yes, we got 2 custom Scrungles in already. Let's go! We've barely been active 30 seconds, we've got 2 customs in. I call hacks? So, the ever-charming and beautiful, Freddy showed me a neat trick with OBS that, lowers the volume of the music when I yap. And then it, like, slowly bleeds back in. So it detects when I'm yapping, turns the music down, and then, when I'm done yapping, the music comes back in. So how's that working? Is that good? Like, are the levels good? Is it working okay? Ria, welcome! Lassitude, hello! Chompy's calling mod abuse. Mod abuse! Mod abuse! Chomp says, mine just loaded in. Golly, I wonder what that is. Huh. I won't ask Chaos to give away their secrets. My art block is beating me up. Oh no, Ria. Oh goodness. My heart goes out to you. Oh man, art block is literally the worst. I have massive sympathy for you. What is it that you're trying to work on? Anyway, we're gonna switch over to some different music. Actually, you know what? I like this music. This is like retro PlayStation ambient jungle mix. I like this. This is nice. We're gonna stick with this for a little bit. Although if anyone else has like requests, do let me know. I just loaded in. Sancho says, Fox, Fox, Fox! Sancho, Sancho, Sancho! Oh hey, we got another custom Scrungle. Oh, 4 custom Scrungles. Let's go! Scuzzy, hello! Scuzzy says life is fun. Yes, I read about your unfortunate issues with your passport. That's really rough, buddy. I hope you can get through it. It's rough. No, man, nicotine withdrawal is going to suck. But you can do it, buddy. We're here for you. Go, Scuzzy, go! And hey, maybe you won't, I don't know, good a time as any to quit? I guess? Maybe? Oh, Chaos says, I just joined when I got the Discord. Yeah, I popped the Discord notification up like 5-10 minutes before I start streaming. Oh, I try to make it like 15 minutes before I start streaming. Just give people a heads up. But yeah, how does the new audio setup sound? Like, am I coming across okay with the music? Hanon says, Fox, I had a rough week. Oh no, what happened, buddy? What's up? Scuzzy says, I always get through it. I've been in worse situations. Oh man, I've got stories about being in horrible situations. I remember, oh, Scuzzy says, I always... Hang on. Hanon says, hold on, lurking from home. Okay, I was in the capital city looking for work as a web developer. I'd like shut down my my little like privately owned web development business, and I thought I'd like go move to the big city. It's gonna be a big city fox, an urban fox, and I was living out of a hostel while I was just kind of like looking for a place to work because I wasn't sure like where in the city would be best to stay. So I was just living out of like a backpacker's hostel for a while, shared room. And I was there for like a month while I was looking around for work, and my monies were draining fast. And I remember I was just about to give up. I was about ready to give up and head back to the country because like my funds were exhausted. But then I got the I finally got a letter response from one of the people I'd applied for and done the interview. I'd done like hundreds of interviews. I finally got a letter saying, "Hey Fox, we would like to offer you a salary of, I think it was like $80,000, which for me at the time was insanely high, especially given that day I had 5 cents in my bank account. I think I had about $2 in my pocket. I had some leftover food in the in the hostel fridge, and I had one bus ticket. So my first day at work, I had no food, and I only had the bus fare to get to my workplace, and $2 in my wallet for, I don't know, bribes. And yeah, so my first day at work, I didn't have anything food to eat. Fortunately, they had like some fruit in a like free bowl thing that I could like sneak, and I had to walk all the way home. It was like 30 kilometers. It was and I got home at like midnight and slept, and then I got my first paycheck, and I think like the break-in paycheck was something like $2,000. So I went from having like 5 cents in my bank account, $2, and literally nothing else. I was living out of a hostel. Oh, and I only had 3 days paid up on my hostel stay. So yeah, things can get pretty hairy, but just stick in there, buddy. Well, I lived in an abandoned house for a week. Very, very long story. I was 17. Ooh, wow, that sounds like a rough story. Damn, it sounds like a really rough story. Anyway, I missed a couple of chats while I was yapping. Company says suspicious. Hannon's lurking. Cass says ping Discord. Oh, Chompy says same, but when I do, it just says he's offline. Yeah. I do Discord ping about 5 to 15 minutes before I start streaming. I try and give like a little heads up. Mizuki says making dinner, so I'm just lurking for now. No sound for now either. Have a lovely stream. Aw, thank you, Mizuki. Hanon says, well, what's wrong is, I may be mentally unstable. Heavily so. Oh. Have you, considered talking to someone? Like a professional? Do you have, like, a school counselor you can, make an appointment with? Sometimes school counselors can be useless, but sometimes they can be great. I had a great school counselor at my, my high school. About the only competent teacher in that government-run shithole. Yeah, have you considered maybe trying to reach out to, you know, professional services? Chaos says, how's you doing today, Fox? My throat is a little sore, but I'm feeling much better. This guy says, fuck around, find out. Nobody says, hi, hello, nobody. Welcome back. This guy says, that's what I do best. Yes. Okay, says, hello, nobody. Says, hi, nobody. Oh, I also changed the noise gain, so it's not, drowning out everything I say. So hopefully you're getting the full Fox experience now. Scuzzy says, I'll be right back, gonna go finish setting the date when I'm gonna make a new passport. Ooh, good luck. Dorobonic says, Fox, help, the video player isn't working, I can't watch DDDDDD colon. Oh, I know what you want me to do. What the fuck am I gonna do? I'm not actually a magic fox. You do know that, right? I don't actually grant wishes. Hanon says, don't feel comfortable about talking, don't know. Goddamn, I misclick. That's understandable. Is there anyone you do know that you can talk to? Cat says, hello, Robotnik. Robotnik says, I'm gonna restart my PC, hopefully that'll work. Also, Dr. Blue. Very important. Okay, so now we're all caught up. Guess what, nobody? It's you! Today's all about nobody. And possibly also Muor, if they show up. I sent them a DM, but, you know, they're a bit flaky. Nobody says... Yay! Okay, I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful with my voice. It's still not fully healed, so I can't be... I gotta be gentle. I can't be too hyper with the yays. Sorry. Oh shit, now I've turned off the noise gain, you're gonna get every single one of those coughs and splutters. Okay. Calming thoughts, Pox. Think easy. Whoa, squish that cute Scrungle. You're a cute Scrungle. You're a cute squishable Scrungle too. Look at you, you're a little jelly thing. Be careful where you throw that squish word around. Someone might take you up on that. So, we've got outlines. Now, the plan is to have one set of stars. They're going to be used for the idle and the sleep and the lurk. We've got another set of stars going to be used for the left and then flipped for the right. Hannon says, no, there's not really anyone I can talk to about except y'all. Well, go ahead. We're here for you, buddy. You have a captive audience. Shit, didn't work. Oh, try a different browser? Try a different browser. Oh, Hannah says to use the YouTube. Oh, okay. I don't want to use YouTube. Yeah, I don't want to use YouTube either. Just nobody says, don't forget, we wanted me to munch my tail for luck. Ah, yes, I did actually forget about that. Thanks for the reminder. Alright, let's get on that. So there's the sleep and the lurk. Wait, hang on. This isn't lurk, this is idle. I've misnamed this. Idle. Okay, so let's add a new group in. This will be lurk. Let's get to sketching. Here we go. Why is this? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Hannah says, but it's a little delayed. Nobody said, and you also wanted to include the little wings I have. Oh, right, the wings. I did also forget about that. Okay, let's, Hang on. Lurk. I'll keep this pose, just in case we need something else. Okay, wings. Wings. I think we'll start with the moving one. We'll add the wings on a separate layer. That way they're not going to interfere with what we've got for the bottom one. And yeah, so the wings are kind of like floating, if I remember correctly. They're kind of like detached wings.
Just one more time.
Something like this. And then another set on the other side. Something like
Just one more time.
this.
Still leaving like a ray. Golden eyes burning.
Put another layer underneath. Give them some base color. And bring back that. So these guys can hover up and down behind the body on their own. Yeah? Something like that?
Just one more time.
Maybe they could, like, flutter a bit? Sure, we can do that. Hannon says, use the YouTube or don't complain if you don't use it. Saying there's a network error, so let's add. Oh. Hannon says, hold up, lurking for a bit. Good luck! King says, who are we doing today? Today we are doing... Also, welcome, King. Today we are working on nobodies and also possibly Mew Wars if they show up. Which I hope they do. Feeling better, I think. Okay, and then the idol. We'll add in some wings to this one. And these ones are going to be behind the body, but we're going to draw them on in front just for now. Oops, that's in white. Something like this. Like this, because it kind of like I'm trying to get it so that they're pointing backwards, sort of thing, so they're kind of like arching like this. Wah! King says, "Me miss you, my son." Aw. Yellow, heart, everybody. And then we'll do another wing on the other side. So I'm feeling a lot better with the sickness, but I'm still feeling very drowsy and a bit sore. So I'm not at 100%, but I'm definitely doing better. And then yeah, we can have these wings kind of floating a bit and fluttering. Cool. Give them a little bit of flap. Flap, flap, flap. Why are you down here? Get up there. So there's the idle wings, sleep wings. We could have the wings while you're sleeping kind of wrap around a little. That could be fun. Throw them on this layer then. Something like this. Nobody says, yeah, that would be cute. Yeah. King says, good day for Mizuki. Oh shoot, I don't have the sorry, I don't have the bot turned on. I also don't have the subtitles turned on. My goodness, what am I doing? Let's get all my extra things up. I got most of my steps on. Okay, the dice bot should be working now. Let's just give it a quick test. Also, thanks again to Freddy for helping me with the audio setup. Now that I've got what it's called, ducking, working, I can King says, yes, Fox, I'm here to remind you. Thank you. Yeah, Freddy's the one who helped me get the ducking thing set up. I was watching that stream and I noticed. I've watched that stream like a bajillion times, and I've only just noticed that they have this thing where when they start talking, the music stops. Or it gets quieter. And I asked them about it, and they were very, very gracious in helping me get it all set up. So, yes, big thanks to Freddy. Well, let's give Freddy a quick shout out. Freddy, hello! Slash. Shout out. Welcome! Wasn't talking about you. Definitely not talking about Freddy. Anyway, yes, huge thanks to Freddy for helping me get the audio ducking set up. Okay, so tail, and then the other wing can kind of come, because the wings are detached and they're just kind of like free floating. You can have them kind of like a, I don't know if this is dating myself, but anyone knows about Rayman? This little dude with these sort of detached arms and hands, and I think his head's also detached. So I'm thinking the wings kind of like working like Raymond's arms. Have them sort of in front like this. Oops. And then like this. 2, 3, and the fourth feather like that. So something like that. So it's a tail there, wing there, wing there. And then the nose is kind of like nuzzled in amongst all of that. Brody says, sorry, I've been lurking. No, it's cool, buddy. Lurk away. We love a good lurk. Yeah, so cute. Alright, cool. And then there'll be stars kind of like falling out of this one too. We want to be as close to the top as possible, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a haircut. Just so we can get it as high up as possible. Maybe bring this ear down a little. Because the whole point of this one is that it's aerial themed, so this actually looks much cuter with the ear down. So win-win. Let's see. Alright, cool. And then we can bring this up. Neat. And then for reference, here's a cute little Scuzzy napping underneath you. Just a little baby. Yeah. Fox thinking about eating pizza. Actually, I've got a slice. I made pizza for dinner tonight again, and I've got a slice of uneaten pizza right next to me, and it's whispering to me in eldritch tongues to consume them. Consume them now. Why are you talking about subs? Sorry, I just got a little pop-up saying something about subs. Huh. I didn't get any alerts. Interesting. Anywho, how are we doing today? Nobody. So we got wings on the idol, wings on the... Okay, so now we've got to do the lurk. So you said you want the lurky one to be you munching on your tail. That's an interesting thought. King says... Translation, Fox thinking about talking and eating. Oh, so it's not specifically pizza? I'm more thinking about, talking and drinking my tea. To keep my poor throat from, falling apart again. So. Let's see. Oh, nose. Smaller nose. There's kind of like the cheek thing. And then the tail, it's got to be in the mouth, like so. Well, what kind of eyes do you want? Do you want like that kind of eyes? Just sort of this kind of eyes? There's also these kind of eyes. We could go like really goofy sort of. These kind of eyes, just pointing in different directions. Nobody says. I'm actually happy. I got a job that I want to look into. Ooh, happy eyes? Okay. What kind of job? Okay, so we're gonna have these sort of cheek bulges, kind of like rotating around, doing the usual chewing motion. The tail, nobody. Oh, King! How long are you saving up for that one for? Retail. Don't worry, it's just nobody up there being a little Ouroboros. King says not long like a stream. Huh? Oh, King also says, what job if you want to share? I'd also be interested. Okay, so there's the hair. This one's a bit too side-on. We'll keep this, but I think we can do better. Nobody says... But I wouldn't have... Oh, retail! Oh, retail! I thought that was a pun on the tail. I wouldn't have any more stress looking for a job. Yeah, that's miserable. What about front on? Nah, I don't like front on. Front on's no fun. 3/4 would be ideal, I think. So 3/4 is kind of like the, King is rolling the hug Fox, yay! King is rolling the hug chaos. Oh wow, they do much, much worse. Seems like the dice like it when you roll with disadvantage. Nobody says. It's a shop pretty close to me, selling sports clothes, and they pay pretty good. I could start the day after my final exam, which is good. Oh, that is ideal. I guess, yeah, I guess sorry. King says, damn, no hugs today. I guess the dice are very anti-hugging. Let's see. Alright, so... One... Nose... So again, we want to try for a 3/4 view. So, nose about here. Face back here. Head up here. And the hair's gonna be... let's do the hair now. Hair's gonna be something like these. And then... nose... Bring the mouth down like so. Nose. Nope, that is way too big. Scale that in. Maybe something like this? I don't know, I'm not happy with this at all, but it's a good starting spot. King says, damn, hunks today. Can me kill? No. No. I mean, I would have said no anyway. Just because you roll high doesn't mean you get to do what you want, gang. Bring the eye up. I think we need to erase this out. How's that? King says, can me son come back? Again, agency. Come on, gang. You can't roll to control another player. We've talked about this. I think we're definitely onto something with this one. Oh, wow, that's quite the name. Oh, hang on, wait. It's a bot. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, wait, did I do it? I did it! I did it! I beat Chaos to the bot! Let's go! Mew, hello! Welcome! You made it! Welcome, welcome! We're currently working on Nobody's thing, but you will be next as soon as we're done. This is that little flying fox creature. We're almost done planning them out. We can start planning yours once we're done planning Nobody's, just so I've got something to do next session. Still a little sick, it seems. Chaos says, "Hello, Mew. Mew, Chaos, look, I did it! I did the thing!" And this is them having a little nap. And right now we're working on an idol of them chomping on their tail. Oh yeah, this is a PlayStation 1 mix. Chaos, I killed a bot while you were gone. Are you proud of me? I did it all by myself. I'm a big fox now. What if they're munching? What if they're munching on the side of the tail, not the tip? I kind of assume they'd have the tip in their mouth, but there's no reason we can't have the side of it. Like, oh, this is actually, oh, I quite like this. This is much better. Yeah, this works way better. Having them chewing on the side of it. How? Yes, that's what we were missing. And then have the tail come across here. That's much better. Let's bring the hair floof up. Out of the way a little. Nobody says, yeah, way better. Awesome. I'm glad you agree. Okay. Now let's get these eyes sorted out. Now the eyes positioning can be very difficult. Surprisingly difficult. Okay, we'll have the cheek floof kind of cutting over the tail a bit. So Mew, how you doing, buddy? Chaos says, looks like when a snow leopard is holding its tail in its mouth. Oh, is that something they do? That sounds very cute. Alright, so now we can bring this ear up a little, since we got the hair here. Something like that. That'll do. Turtle, welcome! Mew says sleepy, and I have homework to work on. Oh, okay. Good luck. But I'm hungry. Oh, okay. Good luck with the homework, buddy. Chaos says, look it up. It's very cute. I will. It does sound very cute. King says, then eat Mew. Turtle says, hope you're doing a little better today. I am doing much better. I slept a lot, but I'm still very tired. And my throat's feeling much better, but still a little achy. And my body's feeling much better, but also kind of achy. But I feel like I'm definitely way better than yesterday. My god, yesterday was miserable. Oh my god, I was so sick yesterday. I timed it perfectly too. To be dead sick on my day off. But yeah, yesterday was miserable. But I survived. I'm a survivor and a fighter, like Scuzzy. Mew says, glad you're getting better, Fox. Thank you, me too. It's very frustrating not being able to yap. Man, it was really frustrating, especially in like Discord when I had to kind of like save my voice, but there were so many people I really wanted to yap with. You know, I'm gonna cut you and put you on a different layer. Just slip you underneath there. I think somewhere about here would be ideal. Yeah, about there. Crow, welcome! Also feeling very drowsy, despite sleeping a lot last night. King says, be safe and good luck. Yes, absolutely. Turtle says, good to hear things are improving. Yes, and how about you, Turtle? How are you recovering after your big Swedish LARPing adventure? Are you home now? How was the trip back? Crow says, hi! And commits murder. Chaos commits murder. King commits murder. Hi, Crow. We're working on... Oh my goodness. I think I'll be fine, though. I'm good. I'm good. I got this. We're working on Nobody's Scrungle. While, Mewall's busy with their homework. And then as soon as they're, Oh, no. As soon as Mewall's free, we'll do some work on theirs, too. Get theirs, all pre-visualized and ready to go. Very excited to finally get Mew down there. Turtle says, I'm home now. I'm so fucking sick, lol. Oh no. I knew I would be. It's all good. The journey back was easy peasy thankful. What kind of sick? Are you like that super exhausted kind of sick? Or like, did you catch something while you were over there? Oh, Turtle says, tomorrow morning I will do big story time. Ooh. Oh no, I'll probably miss it. Your tomorrow morning is, usually when I'm sleeping. Crow says heart. Yay! How you doing, Crow? I'm in science class, so I'll lurk. Okay, happy lurking. Chaos says, hope I get to join. Yeah, me too. Joel says, I think both, to be honest. Seems a few people got a cold, plus it's just normal PEM2 from the CFS. I'm not sure what either of those acronyms mean. King says, I hope you get better, Turtle. Mule says, I will eat when you're free so we can discuss the Scrungle. Other than that, I may homework until after 4 hours. Oh wow, that's a lot of homeworking. Well, let me know when you're ready to eat and we can yap, because right now I'm just kind of like sketching away, because I got the idea of what we want to do for Nobody's Scrungle. I just gotta kind of like pencil it in. So if you wanna, like, yeah, you just let me know when you're free, and I can switch over to your stuff. I mean, when you're ready to eat, I can switch over to your stuff. Turtle says, PEM equals post-exhaustional malaise from chronic fatigue syndrome. basically, if I use too much energy, I get very sick. Yeah. Ah, I see. I see. Thank you. But it's all good. Nothing new for me, huh? Yeah. Sounds like you've got, you got the, what's it called? Man, I'm cooked. We're barely 40 minutes in and I'm already cooked. It sounds like you got the control plan all under wraps? Like you know how to manage the conditions sort of thing. King says, yo, Mew, this is you now. King, we've talked about this. Ask people. You ask, don't tell, ask. King, ask. Just give it a try. You never know. The results might surprise you. I feel like people are going to be a lot more on board with this whole emote substituting names thing if you, like, you know, ask them if they want to participate as well, rather than just telling them. No. It's just King's... I don't think the way King's going about this is ideal. Toto says, yeah, I made sure to plan basically nothing for the next 2 weeks. Ah, good idea, so I can rest up after exhaustion. I should probably do that too. Oh. I've not heard of... Oh, hang on. Wait, I missed something. Runner's High? Yao... Oh, Mule says, Yao, sounds like the dark counterpart of Runner's High. Oh. You haven't heard of Runner's High? Oh, it's like where all the adrenaline gets pumping through your brain, and I think your body also releases like a stack of endorphins when you do a lot of physical exertion. Hannon says, I spent an hour last night on the roof again. Oh, was it a good hour of roof time? Sounds like a nice place to be. Mule says, you sound like a cat. Mule says, ah, so I've permanently become Cool Cat now. It really does sound like quite the investment. Yeah, you got a big name to live up to. Nobody says, yay, Bongo Cat. King says, yay. King loves Mule. But King, buddy, I need you to look in for a sec. Look at me, King, look at me. I really do think it'd be better if you ask people if they would like to be the emoji, rather than just saying, hey, you're the emoji now. It's not a great way to go about things. Fox does not approve. So please, just give it a go next time, you know? Toto says consent is key. It really is. It is very important. So, King, I need to know that you're listening to me, and that you understand what I'm saying. Toto says consent is sexy. King says, yellow guy is me. Okay, Fox, me will remember. Okay, good. Mule says, now I'm even being shipped. Oh my, I hope Mule isn't watching. I'm sure they'd let us know if they were. It's okay. I think we're safe, Mew. We can be shipped as much as we like. Nobody says, oh, thanks for the 100 bits. I do love a good cheer. Much appreciated. Mew says, I will grab food. Oh, is that the signal to get started on your Scrungle? Oh, hang on, wait. I think what they mean is they're off to get the food, and then when they get back with their food, we can yap at their Scrungle. I think. Speaking of organizing things, I think who's next? We've done Sancho. Working on nobody. Anywho, so what do you think of this pose? We'll have the cheeks kind of like the cheek floof. Now let's get ourselves a color brush, new layer, and a pacifier. So we'll have the cheeks. No, that's way too much pacifier. So we'll have the cheeks kind of like coming up and down as they chew, and this kind of like cheek bulge thing is going to be doing sort of like a rotational thing. And then I guess the nose will be coming up and down a little. And while that's happening, the whole body is going to be bobbing up and down just a little, with the tail flicking up and down, the ears flicking up and down, very, very subtle. Like these bits are going to be very subtle, and the hair flicking up and down just a little. And I guess the wings flapping just a little. What do you think? Hannon says, puberty made others stronger and better. It made me a furry. Kev says, Hannon? King says, yo, Fox, can you do one emote for me if you're free? Saturday. Saturday is emote day. But what did you have in mind? Nobody says very cute. Yay. Kale says, just asking, Fox, is he... Oh? What, Kale? Oh, Hannah. Okay, yeah. We can absolutely do King. Or Hannah. That came out of nowhere, but okay. He moved emotes to Sunday. Oh, right, right. Sunday is emotes. Thank you, Chaos. For a yellow bowl at the bottom. Yeah, we're gonna do like a little lemon or something? Or a little yellow slime creature? Hannon says, if I get a Scrungle soon, just make it a protogen for simplicity's sake. Shouldn't we do a spider dragon? Wouldn't you like a 8-eyed dragon creature? King says, yes, he is the slime. So we don't need the old look anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we're all set. Hannon says mine is 6 eyes with a scar, not 8 eyes. Well, yeah. Would you like that rather than a protogen? I feel like that's much more evocative of you than just a protogen. Which, you know, that's someone else's IP. I'm pretty sure that's like very explicitly a taken IP that other people like. I've heard some interesting drama about that. About people trying to use protogens for other things. I don't know much about it. I feel like Chompy would be the person. I think I've talked to Chompy about this sort of thing. I'm pretty sure Chompy's the one who educated me on protogens. Hannon says, sure. King says, yo, Hannon wants an emote. Oh, what do you want the emote of? So let's move all these up. And see how they look with a napping fox bunny underneath. Okay, I think that'll be great. Tail flapping around at the bottom, and then it's kind of like stars falling out as well. Oh man, this is gonna look majestic. Oh man, my back is not feeling pretty. I'm gonna boil some more water, so I've got some hot water ready to add to my tea. You can probably hear everything now that I've turned off the gate. Here we go, some fox making tea ASMR. Oh no, it's not picking up the water. Interesting. Oh no, I feel like it a little. I'm sure it's gone. Nobody says, I will whip you with my tail. Yeah, it looks kind of like you're fishing. King says, no, I'm asking if Hannah wanted an emote, like... Yellow guy... Oh, you mean an emote? Like an emote that's just for them, rather than, using other emotes. Muir says, I have food, and I can discuss Scrungle. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so, we've got all of, nobody's keyframes figured out. Let's have a yap about Mew. So, Mew, we've got your sleeping one. Why is it over here? The animation. I don't know where the picture, the other ones we did for you went. Well, at any rate, did you still want the flying saucer? Mio says, sobbing. It happens. Nobody says, yes, hydrate your throat. Absolutely. Well, let's redraw the little guy. So, I was thinking, so while he's traveling, we could tilt it a little in the direction of travel. And guess what, nobody? You can have another Sky Dweller. I do want the flying saucer creature. Excellent. So, tilt it a little. And I'm doing this entirely from memory, so do let me know if I've got any of the features wrong. We've got the little face on the screen. Oh, I think you wanted kind of these sort of eyes, if I remember correctly. And then there's the 3 orbs at the bottom. And he's got sort of antennae things at the top. Is that accurate? Oh, Muir says you can look at our Discord history, I think. Oh, okay. Oh, Muir says, yes, slightly clockwise when flying right, slightly counterclockwise when flying left. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, it says the sky is getting full. Nobody says, yay, sky friends. King says, King loves food. Everyone loves food. Muir says, you can look at its Discord history. Okay. Hannah says, I don't know what this. I don't know what Burley's playing. Muir says, wait, it isn't that? ... I think we DM each other a lot. I feel like it's probably buried very deep. King says, translation, you love food? Food, do you love food? Foxy, hello, welcome! Foxy says, oh my god, I've been noticed. Yes, you have been noticed. King says, ooh, new person Fox. Yeah, we've got another Fox in chat. So many Foxes. Or would the antennae be trailing behind, or would they be pointing forwards? I feel like the trailing behind looks much cuter, but I'll leave it up to you. Also, where are the antennae attached? Are they like at the top of the head? I don't know what the cannon positioning for the. Oh, they should be trailing behind floppy. Okay, okay, yes, we got them trailing. And is there like any sort of propulsion, or is it like just complete, like, you know, little propulsion discs kind of like coming out the back, or is it just completely invisible? Mule says, yes, at the top of the head like he is. Ah, okay. Nobody says, I'm probably gonna nap for a bit. I'm very tired. Okay, rest well, nobody. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hopefully we'll have your Scrungle done by the time you come back. No promises, though. Oh, I gotta top up my tea. Otherwise I'm gonna die. Whoa.
I gotta take a time and never be okay.
Gas. More tea. I should add some more honey to my tea, too. Hannah says, multiple boxes! Yes! So many boxes! King says, good night, nobody. Hope you have a good rest. Yeah. Rest well, nobody. Sweet dreams. See you next time. Mule says, no propulsion. I think it just adds too much noise. It's extremely subtle. And also I find it redundant. Okay, I understand. Let's go ahead and scratch all that. Delete. Okay, so that's cruising. We'll work on the eyes a bit later. Not happy with the eyes, but you know, they'll do for now. Let's go idle. What the heck happened to the sleep? Oh no, that's still there, like just invisible. So idle is just the when they're stationary. Hannon says, now I can work on my brother's sonar. Yay! Mule says, if you want to animate something in the flying animation, you can make the ears flop around chaotically. Oh, yeah, I absolutely can. I was thinking have it sort of... Yeah, let's hide this, grab this. I was thinking about having it, you know, bob up and down, but also wiggle from side to side a little as it's cruising. Kind of like it's a little, you know, a little unsure. So just have it wiggle a bit, but also bobbing up and down as it's cruising. You know? Does that make sense? King says, I hate the night in SA because it's cold as shit. Oh yeah, it's like that here in Australia too. And my nose gets clogged and I don't have to breathe out my mouth. Yep, I can relate. Hannon says, I haven't been able to do this in a while. Fireball the fox. Mwahaha. Oh wow, 17. Okay. Success! Also, Hannon, it's considered, bit of a faux pas to, say I do X instead of, you know, asking the DM if I can do X. Oh. Tiomara! Thank you so much for the follow, and welcome! So, we got one more thing. Ooh, what's that? Bongo! Tiomara. Oh boy, Tiomara, have I got a treat for you. Check this out. Bongo Fox! Anyway, welcome Tiomara. How you doing? So, Mule, before you skedaddle back to your homeworks, eyes. We gotta get the eyes figured out, because I remember that was a bit of a sticking point for you earlier. Oh, and the mouth. So I think what you wanted was kind of like the flat Kudera style eyes. I won't be done. Oh, okay. I think the gist I got from you was that you wanted the sort of flat Kudera style eyes. So something like this. Well, actually, it won't be like that here. And did you want a mouth? Like, do we want, you know, flat mouth? Do we want cute mouth? Do we want sussy mouth? Hanon says, wait a minute, that's what I recognize. Why I recognize the newbie? I follow them. Oh, well, yay! King's having a big think. Tiamara says, wait, hmm? Hmm? Mio says, wait, no, I want sad, droopy-looking eyes, like Yuri from Girls' Last Tour. Okay, let's give that a quick Google, because I don't remember... Was that the blonde one or the dark-haired one? Oh, okay. So... Oh, and what about mouth? Silver has similar eyes. Oh, do they? I've never really noticed their eyes. The blonde one. Hanon says... Oh, sorry. King says welcome, or in English... Oh, welcome? Or in English, welcome. Hanon says, I hate having to lasso every goddamn detail to be able to add a little color. I hate the stupid art program. I'll try a different one. And then draw in our saucer. Says, but I don't have any other options. Oh. Well, good effort. Muir says, okay, correction. Only some drawings of Suicide have those eyes, and yes, something like what you drew, maybe longer and farther apart to make them more expressive. Longer and farther apart. Okay. So we'll put them farther apart to start with. Bring them down. What about the mouth? Do you want a mouth, or do you just want it to be, mouthless? Muir says, and I do wonder how it will look. The iris's pupils are filled with just outline. Oh, okay. We can fill them in. Muir says, cute, wonderful. Oh, no mouth. Okay, cool. Tyrone says, no, not dumb, inexperienced. Huh? What'd I miss? Oh, Tiamara says, why not create a new layer that clips to the one below and then do it that way? Oh, good idea. Hanon says, okay, let me go do that. I'm dumb, I guess. Tiamara says, not dumb, just inexperienced. Yes, very true. Muir says, by the way, I said larger, not longer. Cute, wonderful. Oh. And then we'll do the little orbs. Now, is it two in the front, one in the back, or one in the front and two in the back? Sorry, two in the front, or two in the front and one in the back, or one in the back and... I don't know what I'm saying. So is it like this? Or is it like... one in the front, two in the back? So this is one in the front, two in the back. Timara says, "You're welcome." Oh, oh, oh! I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no! Oh no! Panic! 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 Oh, I'm good. All right, I'm not good, but I managed to. We're good. King says, "Yo, Tio, I see you also do art. Ooh, you do art? I love hanging out with other artists while they're working. Ooh, we should do a collab sometime. I'm always looking for other artists on Twitch to collab with. I haven't been doing much of that lately, because the folks I usually collab with have been streaming at different times or stopped streaming. I used to collab with Electroshock, but they seem to be streaming a lot earlier these days. Mule says, "I have yet to make up my mind on the leg anatomy. It could be one on the front, two on the sides, one on the back, hidden, like it looks currently. Well, which would you prefer for this? Would you like two in the front, one in the back, or one in the front, two in the back? Because I can do either." King says, "Cool, what you're working on right now if you want to share." Tomorrow says, "Heck yeah, Thursday, Friday are my days off, but I'm pretty open and chill with hanging out with folks." Oh, okay. Wednesday's my only day off, so I guess Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday aren't gonna happen. I'll give you a follow. What time do you usually stream? I usually stream starting about an hour ago till about 2 hours from now. I don't know why the auto mod tried to hold that. Wait. Oh no, I think it deleted what you were writing? Sorry, the auto mod held a comment, and I thought I just clicked allow, but I can't see it, so I'm not sure. If someone's comment just got deleted, I'm sorry, I must have misclicked. It was something about a drawing? Eating their soul? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. It just took a long time to reappear. King says, "Yes, Fox needs more when he is unwell, but he comes on." Fox needs more when he is unwell? I need more what? Like it is now. Okay. Tomorrow says 2 PMG PST, so a little later than you go. Can you say like when? Like how many hours from now it is? Just so I don't have to do like time zone conversion stuff. Tomorrow says, "I have no idea, but to answer what piece I'm working on, it's a multi-character scene piece, and it's eating my soul." Oh no. It was mine, but it's okay. Hanan says, "Also, Tio, you are a lifesaver. I probably would have spent 3 hours last doing a legendary color art. Yay!" Tiamara says, "I am a huge fan of layering systems." Ah, yes. Non-destructive editing is always the way to go. Tiamara says, "Sorry, from now it would be 3 hours." Ooh. I mean, that's pretty late for me, but maybe I could do something. We'll see. Just means I get to hang out here with ya. Yay! Wait, you said Thursday's your day off. Does that mean today you're not streaming? Hannah says, "For me, it's 1:45 p.m. Alright, so this one's going to be pretty easy. It's just going to be bobbing up and down and maybe a little bit of wiggle as they're bobbing up and down. We'll see how that looks. But that's this one done. So we've got the sleep one figured out. What do you want for your lurk, Mew? We talked about having your sleep be you kind of under a blanket. King says it's 7 p.m. Hannah says, "Oh, Fox, I've been waiting to give something to you. Is it a pipe bomb? Oh my god, I love pipe bombs. Crow, I'm getting a pipe bomb." I know! Tiamara says, "I found the source of the mysterious ticking noise." Oh! Did you have a spider in your ear too? That's not even a joke. I've heard stories of people hearing this weird ticking, scratching sound in their ear and, like, you know, dealing with it for weeks and then finally going to the doctor and the doctor just recoiling in abject horror when they, you know, look inside and see this these little legs and 8 eyes just staring back out at them. King says, "You did awaken Crow. Why, Fox? Because we love Crow." Any excuse to waken the Crow. Awaken the Kroken! Mio says, "Oh yeah, reminds me of the ear incident." Oh, ear and incident. Oh, that was the thing too? Crow says sleep ration words. Yes. Crow's like our little Manchurian candidate. Her trigger word is bomb. But yeah, Mew, do you have any ideas for what you want for your lurk? This is what we were thinking for the sleep. Little sketch. King says, "Fox, if you feel something in your ear, it is me." Disgusting. Oh, sleep equals lurk in my view. Oh, hang on, Mule says sleep. Yes, sleep is blanket. Idle is perhaps standby face sitting on. What is standby face? Mew says yes. The ant incident. You can elaborate on that one. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right, let's call this Lurk. Give it a group and also call it Lurk. So, for lurking, you want standby? What is standby phase? Hey, let's take a little peek at this. Probably not a Bitcoin miner. Aw, cute! Fox is sleeping. Aw, bless. Look at me! Standby face is this. Oh! No, that's good. No, we can work with that. So I'll just quickly animate that. So it's like, just to make sure I've got the right idea. Eyes. And then just make too big a frame. Actually, hang on, wait. There's 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. Do the frames like so. And then start here. Oops. Oh wait, no. I don't think we need that one. So like that? Hannah says, took me 3 tries to get it traced. Oh, well, you did good. Well done. Tracing's a lot of people poo-poo tracing, but I think it's an excellent way to learn. But yes. Good job. Well done, Hanon. Mule says, Twitch automatically classify consecutive spaces. Grr, but I think you get the idea. King says, did I deadass exit stream? I can see it. What? Did I deadass exit stream so I can see it? I don't know. Mule says, that's 6 frames in test total. Is it? I did it with 5. Did I do it wrong? Oh, there's a blank frame. Oh, with no text being displayed. I see. Like that? Tio says, I'm gonna lurk for your friend. Have a great stream. Have a great stream. I will have a great stream. Thank you so much, Tio. And you have a good day, buddy. And we'll see if we can get a collab sorted sometime. That sounds like really good fun. Alternatively, it could be ZZZ instead of... I can do ZZZ. I think we've got just enough pixels. So we'll clear out all those frames. Redraw it. Roughly at scale. Also, did you want the eyes to be those sort of... these hashes? Or was that just, as an example? Anyway, C... Oops. Hang on, let's, bring our brush down. C... Z... Oops. Z... Wrong button. And then... just duplicate it all the way across to here. And we'll erase out. Oops, hang on, wait, wrong way. Actually, let's use the marquee. Mule says, no, the quote marks will just contain the dots. They aren't part of my... Oh, I thought they were the eyes. Okay. Oh, well, in that case, hang on, let's clear out these. And my music's gone. Go back, music. Also, I should probably open up my YouTube chat just in case someone's yapping at me there. It's been known to happen on occasion. It's rare. It's been known to happen on occasion. Okay, today's not one. Oh wait, Chaos is there. Hi, Chaos! Alright, so let's erase these and add in the add in the eyes. Like that. And then duplicate, duplicate, and erase out all of those. Erase out that one. One's full. Erase out that one. Erase out those two. Erase out all three. And play. How's that? King says, it's getting cold, my nose is now blocked. Oh no. Chaos says, I saw that, sent that as Sada stream. Well, I got there eventually. Mio says, no, there should be no eyes. That's why I said standby faceless. Oh, okay. Let's just get rid of that then. So just that. Yeah, that's readable from... I think they're about this big? Okay, so they just kind of look like dots when zoomed right out. But you can use the, but they are visible at, like, emoji scale. Mule says, what if you open YouTube and see there's a Mew chatting there? Whom would you trust to be the real Mew? I'd go with both, because, you know, the more Mew the better. Never enough Mew. King says, the Twitch one, of course. Hanon says, lag fix. Congratulations. Mew says, good. That's what the Twitch Mew would say, of course. Ok. King says, ok. So let's run the booty. So you said you wanted the little saucer to be parked on the ground for the lurk. I just right click, copy this layer, and just sneak, paste it in here. Erase out the eyes. And just park it down there. Is that what you're looking for? Just something like that? Right, the Zeds. Now you gotta be difficult. Can I track all these layers at once? Apparently not. Mule says yes, maybe even droop your antenna. Oh, okay. It's gonna make me redo this, so let's just get rid of all the Zeds that aren't triple. So is the Zeds across the screen? Like across the middle of the screen or across like the bottom? Oh, by the way, if you think the face text scrolls too quickly, you halve its speed by duplicating its frames. Personally, I think it should be slower. Oh, no, so the way I do it is do the speed is I change the frame rate. So I can make it slower by making the frame rate higher. Lower. I don't remember. I've removed the frames already. Hang on. So hang on, Mew, before we reanimate it and check the timing, do we want the Zeds going across the middle of the face? Oh, across the middle I think is better. Okay. And did you want it going across like the whole middle of the face? Or just the So hang on. We've got a few options. We can have them going across like this, or we can have them going around like, or we can have them going across like, oops, like this, straight across, or we can have them arcing around like this. Which would you rather? Mizuki, hello! Mizuki says, I'm done with cooking, so I'm actually here now. Welcome! How's the cooking going? Like, what'd you make? Did you bring some for the rest of the class? Milo says, yeah! I considered that, but shouldn't the line wiggliness be consistent across Scrungles? Nope. I mean, maybe, but that's not what I've been doing. So far, I've just been changing the frame rate based on their personality. So, Scrungles with more zest have higher frame rates, you know? And, you know, tighter, more chill ones have lower frame rates. And it's worked out pretty well. I feel like the line jiggliness sort of, like the rate of the line jiggliness really helps to sell the mood of the character. Muir says, I think arcing is over-designed and easy to get wrong. Just a straight line using as much space as possible for larger, clearer symbols should be good enough. Okay. Let's get in here and erase out all these. So, large symbols. Z. We can make it arc. That is something we can do, if it's something you're interested in. Like, don't say don't do it just because you think I can't, because I can. There's very little Fox can't do. See, we can arc them. Mizuki says, oh, hang on, wait. Hanon says, I may or may not have quarter in almost every pocket but one. I have 7 pockets. Is that like some kind of ritual? Mizuki says, I basically just threw a bunch of stuff in a pan because I couldn't be bothered to make a proper dinner. I mean, that works for me. I mean, how do you think stir fries are made? Like, people think stir fry is like some kind of, like, classy cuisine. No, it's literally just whatever we had handy, and usually we got some rice in the fridge. It's just leftover rice with whatever scraps we've got. So it says, Okily diddly dokily neighbor, I'm finished. Yay! Well done! King says, hi Scuzz! I guess. Scuzz says, hey King! Mew says, well an Ark does use more space, so it's better. In that sense anyway, let's see how it turns out. So it says, so I got a reservation for tomorrow in a different city. Oh, 9 AM, so I have to leave at 6 AM. Oh, good heavens. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. Good luck, Scuzzy! Hannah says, Fox, are you sure you want to say that? Are you sure there's nothing you can't do? I mean, there's nothing I can't do until I can't do it. What, you don't believe in me? Hanan, do you really think so lowly of me? Anyway, let's animate these Zeds. And I'll redraw each of these when we're done. So they've got like that kind of squiggly vibrating effect, but just so we can see how they look for now, we'll do it this way. And last one. Play. So that's what it looks slowed down to 8 frames a second. Wait, I messed this up. We need a blank frame in here. There we go. That's what it looks like at 8 frames a second. Hanan's giving me the eye. King is also giving Scuzzy the side eye. Today says, and the car is a bit on the lower quality side. I might break down. Hopefully it's when I'm going back, so I make it on time. Oh god. Good luck, Scuzzy. Oh no. Well, I guess if we don't hear back from Scuzzy tomorrow, we'll know something went wrong. Newer says, oh yeah, you forgot the blank one. Yep, the blank one's in now. I got it. I got you, fam. Hanan says, no, it's just the fact that I could make a horrifying list of things you could do. I mean, I can do them, doesn't mean I will. King says, okay, so your car is not the best. Noted. Hanan says, I have way too many ideas of bad things I could do. When the intrusive thoughts win. Muir says, I like! Let's do one last experiment after adding 2 to 3 blank frames. Okay! So. Blank frame, blank frame, blank frame. Play. I think that's one too many. Let's try that. This is what it'll look like zoomed out. And yeah, you can see the Zeds from roughly where they'll be on screen. Actually, I think it's more like, maybe more like this? Yeah, I think it's the size. So yeah, you can definitely see the Zeds. Mew says, perfect! No, you. Actually, wait, it is you! Okay, so we got Mew all planned out. So that's the Lurk. The Lurk there. The sleepy one will be like this. Just, I guess, sort of breathing up and down a little. And with the antennae things twitching about. It's the idle. Just floating a little, maybe a little bit of twist. And then this will be the moving one, with them just kind of like rotating a little, and also bobbing up and down with the ear things kind of like flicking about with some like basic physics. King says to who also bet. I have 153. 153 what? Hanan says I have way too many intrusive thoughts. The one that leads to actions. Not the one... Oh, not ones that lead to actions. Just thoughts. I will not elaborate. mood. Hannah says, oh. Is that... Hang on. Oh, 274,563 total. Oh, still going. Kat says, cold avoid. Muir says, I think it's the opposite. Lurk should be the blanket. Deliberately hiding. Sleep should be... Oh, okay. Okay, so this one's Lurk. And this one's Sleep. Do you want the, like, eyes peering out from under the blanket or something, Mew? I'm not sure where we would fit them in, but... Hannah said I would not elaborate. Mew says, nope. Okay. Alright, cool. Well, it's all planned out. Mew says, no eyes from under the blanket. I understand. Gotcha. Thumbs up. Ken says, lol, I thought the Lurk one needed a shattered turtle shell. Now, we've already got that for, the turtle. See? Speaking of, these ones should probably get scaled down a bit. Well, it's got to be big enough to cover the saucer, which I think it is. I think maybe the saucer needs to be scaled down a little. Yeah. Yeah, it's enough to cover the saucer. Mio says, I'd king, what if I am instead? Wait. What if I am Cyborg Octopus instead? Don't tell me someone has already called dibs on it. King says, no one has. It's fine if you want to be Cyborg Octopus. Mio says, user. Yay! Oh no, it's a squib. It's a cyber squib. Oh, what about colors, Mew? Do you have an image you can send me of the color scheme that I can just color pick? Hannah says, some intrusive thoughts, maybe the ones that lead to actions. These include, but not limited to, biting, stabbing, punching, poking, drawing on, and cutting myself. Oh, okay. He says, ah. Hannah says, I technically have not. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's good. I'm glad. King says, that's cute, me take. Guy says, oh, and don't worry, my ass will document everything on Discord chat. Yay, let's go. If something happens, I'll make fun of it on a Discord. We'll look forward to it. We'll get a live breakdown of Sculks' adventure. Tell you what, I'll make sure if I'm I don't know what the times are like, but if I'm streaming then, I'll have a Discord open and we'll have live updates, live Scuzzy updates. Hannah says, "Let me see." Huh? Oh, Sky says, "If I find a snake, I'll send pics." Yay! Hannon says, "I can't see Discord, so screenshot it because I want to see it." Oh, Hannon, we'll share them on stream the next day. How's that? I can just do that thing where I bring the screen over. Scotty says, "Don't you dare hurt my worms that bite." Yeah, we love the danger noodles. Mule says, "A lot of these sound more like subconscious anxiety-soothing behaviors. What I think of as intrusive thoughts is suddenly imagining doing something horrific, and you don't do it. You just stay shocked by the thought." Hannah says, "Time for my stabby my hand with a pencil." King says, "Why they just sit there? It's so tasty." So he says, "Knowing my luck, I won't have an easy day, lol, and I will complain, and I will have fun." I've never been in that city. Oh, okay. Well, good luck. And yes, complain away, buddy. We're here for it. Also Mule. Colors.
Golden eyes burning, just one more time.
Alright, time for me to top up my tea. It's the only thing keeping me going. Lots of honey and lots of tea. Ah! Sorry. Mule says, "Ah, colors! Oops! No, it's all good, buddy." Scotty says, "I'll sadly be going for now. Gonna enjoy my last ciggy, then..." Thank you. "Then shower, then sleep. Gotta wake up early tomorrow." Okay! Have a nice shower, buddy. And good luck with the adventure. Chaos says, "Good luck, Scuzzy, and have a nice rest." Hannon says, "To be honest, y'all are the only reason I keep going." Aww. Well, that's good that you've got us at least. I'm glad you have something, buddy. The world can be a very dark and silly place. And I do believe that online friends can be wonderful and very helpful. So, I'm glad you've found a group that you feel comfortable with. Mule says, "I think dark grey and light grey for the blanket, checkerboard, would be best." Okay. So, light grey, Let's go ahead and pencil that in. Actually, let's just make the whole thing light gray, and then we'll pencil in the dark grays over the top. That'd be the easiest way to go. So, light gray. And then dark gray over the top. What? No, 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 no. We don't want brush options. We want that button. Dark gray. What about the trim? I feel like a tailor. I feel like that one tailor from John Wick. Is it for evening or afternoon dress wear? Buttons? Business or pleasure, Mr. Wick? King says, bye, Scuzz, or like I care. Come on, King, don't be like that. Cinderella's only work in anime. No one wants to deal with a Cinderella IRL. Mew says, good colors. Yay! King says, that's great, bud. Chaos says, yeah, I had those moments too in the past. Oh, Hannah says, also, the fact that my fan would be devastated if I went. Yeah. Ragabat says, Mew's awesome. Yes, yes they are. Ragabat says, Fox is awesome. Yes, yes they are. So, Mew, what color do you want the trim to be? We can make the trim white? I think it's currently white. We can make it the same grey as the checkerboards, or we can make it the same dark grey as the checkerboards. All good options. King says, I have them anytime I am in a room without some kind of sound. If there is no sound, I go crazy. Oh dear. Ragabat says, subtitles fans. Oh, do I not have the subtitles up? Hello, testing. Oh, shoot. Okay, thanks for the reminder. The subtitles sometimes stop if I'm not paying attention to them. It's an easy button. I just gotta, like, hit the little button and off they go. Thank you for the reminder, Ragabat. Hanon says, well, partially done some of the coloring on my brother's Sona. Oh, wonderful. Chaos says, hello, Ragabat. King says, higher age. I think they mean Ragabat. Mule says, light grey is better IMO, although, you know what, light purple would fit as well. Okay. You mean like a lavender kind of color? Let's find a base. Alright, so there's a darker... And we can get, like, even more lavenderish. If you want something more like that. Chaos says, silence calms me. Ragabat says, thank you! Hanan says, gotta go for now. Might be back later. Okay, good luck, Hanan! Mio says, yes, lavenderish. Chaos says, bye, Hanan. Hanan says, love y'all. Love you too! Mizuki says, love it when things randomly stop working just because you didn't look at them for 5 seconds. I know, right? Bright one is perfect. Okay. Also, what about colors for the robot itself? I know you've got pictures of the little guy. Would you mind sending one of them over? Mizuki says, yeah, I was appalled when I heard this about the subtitles just now. Yeah, I swear I turned them on when we started. Maybe I forgot. I don't know. Much easier to explain the subs. I know your little guy's kind of like a bluey color. Also, Ragabat, would you like to see what we've got going for Mule? So this is them in cruise control mode. This is them idling. This is their, lurking. Them in lurking mode. And then this is how they're gonna look when they're, Wait, no, hang on, wait. No. This is them in sleep mode. There's a bit of confusion about this. This is them in sleep mode. And then this is them in lurking mode, under the blanket. Although it's got no animations. Why did I hit play when there's no animations? King says, I talk to myself 24/7, even when I'm trying to go to sleep. But that's why I love Fox, because he talks a lot. What? Is that all you love about me? King. King. I'm more than just a funky voice. I have feelings. I have a name, damn it. But yeah, that's cool. I understand. Chaos says, I talk to myself at all times. The voices never go quiet. Yay! Voices. Voices in the deep. Oh, also, how do people like the new audio setup with the music fading out when I yap and then fading back in automatically when I'm done? King says, and you're nice to hear. Aw, that's very sweet of you. Thanks, King. Mizuki says, it's good! Yay! Oh, Mizuki, do you have this set up on your streams? King says, I like it! Yeah. It's called audio docking. You just add a compression filter to your... Actually, you know what? I'll show it on stream real quick. I just made myself dizzy. That was a bad idea. It's just this. It's a filter on the desktop audio. Then in your sidechain ducking source, you just plug in your mic. These are the settings I found work best for me. But yeah, if you want to use this too, Mizuki, maybe just take a print screen or something of this. I don't know if you already have it, but it's good. Mizuki says, no, since mostly I play games, I don't play music in the background. But don't a lot of the games have music in the background? Like, I can imagine, especially, and also if there's like a boss fight, like, do you turn the music off of the games? And if it's like a fight or something, there's lots of sounds going on. King says, I will decide on colors. What? I've always used the default ones, just a single color all across. But maybe I should personalize it real quick. Sure. From you. From you? From Mew. Huh? Oh! Okay. Yeah, I missed a chat. Thank you, King. I was very confused about that. Mew says, I will decide on colors. I've always used the default ones, just a single color all across. Maybe I should personalize real quick. Yeah, no rush, buddy. We've got to do all the animation stuff, so you got plenty of time. Mizuki says, I just don't turn them up as much. Unless I forget to check. Ah, I see. Fair enough. Well, that's what works for you. Alright. We've almost made it 2 hours with no health issues, so I think we're good. We've also got to do Nobody's stuff as well. But now that we've got the keyframes for Mew, and we're just waiting on the colors, I think we're good to, yeah, get back to finishing off Nobody. And then we'll start Muse as soon as we, assuming we get Nobody's finished tonight, which we probably won't. It's a lot. Animation takes up a lot of time. I think, keyframing is about a quarter of the time, coloring a quarter, and then the animation of the line art is probably about half the time, total amount of time. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna get this done today, but if we do, which would be wonderful, but also not very likely, especially given how drowsy I am. we can get started on Mute Wars first thing tomorrow. First thing next week. But even if we don't get all of Nobody's done this week, we'll almost certainly get it done partway through next week's session. So we'll be able to continue on with Mute Wars then. But yeah, let's start with. I think we'll start with the idol. King says, yes, I have been on a bit. I can't ever finish one of Mizuki's streams. Her voice makes me sleep. I don't know if I have said this before. You have mentioned this before, and that sounds nice. I have a few streamers / YouTubers. Wendigoon is my go-to sleep ASMR. So it's nice to have a streamer that can help you deactivate. You know, the Mizuki does have a very calming voice. I can't believe I'm actively putting my viewers to sleep. No, it's a good thing, Mizuki. It's because we trust you. You have such a, like, soothing, calming voice. And especially for people with, like, insomnia and stuff, it must be insanely helpful. Mizuki says, thanks, I made it myself. Hilarious. Kev says, I have subbed to Electroshock streams quite a few times. Oh, interesting. I don't think I've subbed any streams. Not yet. Have I? Actually, have I? I don't think I remember if I had. Actually, I've subbed to a couple of people streaming in Discord. I don't know if that counts. King says, it's good. It makes me feel comfortable sleeping. Yeah. See? See? It's beautiful. It's a good thing. Also good for your numbers. Gray says, I think I arrived a bit too late. No, you're good. We've still got at least another hour until we're going to be wrapping this up. Also, welcome, Gray. Oh, yay, we've got another custom Scrungle in chat. That means we got 3? Yeah, 3. Because he's still napping. They haven't been dissolved yet. Welcome, Gray. Ragabet says, hi, Gray. Chaos says, it's mostly so they started streaming right as I was about to take a nap. Ah. King says, Gray! Chaos says, hello, Gray. Gray says, hello. Mule says, I sent you what I think of... think of the colors. And yeah. I did hear that you work on the colors later. I may change it up the following days. Okay, well, we'll pencil them in. See how they look. Maybe that'll help you with, deciding. Okay, so this will be our color layer. Aw, cute. Ah, I see. Okay. So let's get our color picker out and grab about there. Okay, interesting. So the line art is blue. Ah, I see. So in actual fact, what we're going to be doing is tracing over this here, like so. And then the color layer, quote unquote, is going to be blue. Why is everyone shouting? Muir says, oh, sorry. Gray says, why are you all shouting? I would also like to know. Chaos says, because we are so happy to see you. Aw. King says, why not? Gray says, Foxy Cups are adorable. Yay. Actually, I hate hiccups. That wasn't actually a hiccup, that was just me, joking my tea a little bit. But my golly, I hate hiccups. They are incredibly painful for me. And it's especially upsetting when people start laughing. And it's like, my dude, I'm in agony. My diaphragm is literally evacuating out through my mouth. I feel like I'm just about to hurl my guts all over the pavement. Why are you laughing? Gray says, I'm tired. Gray needs to take a nap. Naps are great. I can definitely recommend naps. Hannon says, I'm back to say that I'll be here tomorrow, and I won't be back again till then. Okay, good luck, Hannon! See you next time! Ragabite says, pat pat. Kale says, so that's well. Gray says, I hate sneezing. I feel like my back is exploding. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I've noticed some people have a panic response when they sneeze. Like, something about, like, the adrenaline that gets amped up when you're rearing up for a sneeze causes them to panic a little. King says, Gray, come, and Gray go. Bye-bye, good night. Gray says, I'll be listening to your voice. You'll be in my dreams. Oh, awesome. Hey, see, Mizuki? People go to sleep to my streams, too. It's great. I love being the sleepy streamer. I mean, it is kind of in my name, though. Maybe I should, try and lock in on the sleeping ASMR market. What do y'all think? Should I be an ASMR streamer? Should I go and get me one of those fancy ASMR mics and talk really close into it? Like, uncomfortably close? How would you feel having Fox talking into your ear very softly? Kat says, I'm guessing the Sleepy Fox is quickly climbing the most used leaderboard. I'm actually very proud of how that one turned out. I mean, we can check the leaderboards if you're curious. I mean, I have the numbers. Crow says, and then wake up with the loud yap. Yes. Actually, I did see a streamer, like one of those sleeping ASMR. No, I think it was like a YouTuber or something. And apparently, a lot of sleeping ASMR YouTubers would have him playing in the background and just have them sleeping. Basically, just to have his content playing while they had a camera on them sleeping. And he did this thing where it was like, okay. Apparently, I've heard that apparently a lot of streamers are having me play in the background while they stream themselves sleeping. So if you're watching one of these streams, I'm going to count down from 5, and then I'm going to make a really loud noise. And what I want you all to do is play it cool, play it super cool, make like nothing happened, and he goes, bang! And then he just goes back to like his normal yapping. It's got like the video of this one sleeping streamer just going, ah! And like checking chat and just kind of like scrolling, and they're all like, yeah, it's just another chill day, remember? It's completely confused. Hilarious. I loved it. Anyway, what we're doing? Alright, engagement. Let's see, engagement, and then there they are. Okay, so these are our emotes. So within channel, let's see. Okay, sleeping. Oh, there it is. So sleeping is currently, okay, five users have used it. A total of 78 times. That's within the channel. And then outside, let's see, 5 and 27. Okay, so there's 5 people who are using it. And those 5 people are using it quite a bit. But that's not enough to bring it up in the leaderboards. So if y'all want to see this one rank up, so the number I primarily look at is unique users. The number of users I don't think is as important for gauging how much people like it. Although I do take it into account. But yeah, if you like the sleeping emote, don't forget to use it. I see Mizuki made it pretty high in the leaderboards before we filled up this spot. King says my favorite is Thinking Fox. That one actually does work really well. Cat says I want to practice my calm voice for streams. I just get excited too easily. Also, try and practice a voice that you can maintain. You don't want to ruin your voice like I have. Because it's quite painful. The voice is a sensitive organ. I think we might move these eyes down a little since they don't have a mouth. You have a little bit of extra real estate at the bottom of the face. Whee. And then we need a quote-unquote color on the back, which is just white. Hannah says, bye for now, bye! Oh, Gray says, I have two types of sneezes. One is cute and small, the other one is sneezing my lungs out, oh god. Gray says, Sleepy Fox. Perfect for me. Yeah. Chaos says, I had Fox appear in my dreams a couple of times too. Oh! What'd I do? Gray goes, exclamation mark, sleep. Rest well, Gray. Mizuki says, I'm just that good. You are just that good. I would like to do more emotes for you, Mizuki. I'm just a bit pressed for time these days. Hopefully we won't have to wait until your next birthday to get you some more emotes. Oh, right, I was doing the... Dang it. I painted on the wrong layer. Alright, so let's get a background color. And then we'll paint in the white. Let me do this much larger. Chaos says, to be fair, I had dreams of just watching your streams. Huh. King says, I can't believe a Mizuki live? Oh no! You can always go watch them, go back and watch the VODs. If you want to keep your streak alive. Quick, 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 quick. Go, open the VOD in a tab. Wait, do you keep your VODs, Mizuki? But yeah, if you want to keep your stream streak alive, VODs are great. They're also great for the streamer too, because Twitch seems to quite like it when people watch VODs after the fact. King says, I don't have dreams, or I just forget them. Ah, interesting. I've heard other people say this. I wish I could remember more of my dreams. It's very, very rare that I remember a dream. Okay, and then they've got little purple things in their antennae. So let's color pick that. Boop. Oops. Okay, and they don't arc their eyes as much as I do. So let's correct that. Yeah, so their eye things are just kind of like shallow slits. Their irises are quite small, which is much cuter. And then, yeah, their eye lines are just straight. Okay. The way I've drawn that alien is much, much different to the way they draw theirs. So for context, this is the this is the image they sent me. And this is the one I was doing from memory of what I remember them looking like. Very, very different creatures. Very different creatures. Mizuki says, VOD should be there until Twitch deletes them. Yes, 2 weeks. Unless, but you can, if you have a VOD that you're particularly fond of, you can save them. And I think you can save something like 200 VODs. I think it's like, what was it, 200 gigabytes worth of VODs? I can't remember if it was 200... Was it 200 hours? Maybe it was 200 hours of VODs. But yeah, you can actually save them if there's one you quite like. And you can save a whole lot of them. And that'll keep them up forever. Chaos says, I have dreams sometimes, but I remember them pretty well. Same. Rhubarb! Hi! Welcome back! How you doing, Rhubarb? Chaos says, hello, Rhubarb. Rhubarb says, hi, Chaos. King says, hi, Pie. Chompy! Welcome back! Rhubarb says, I'm doing so good. Ooh, wonderful. What's going on? So, you know what? I'm just gonna I'm gonna print screen send. Oops. Wait, no. Do a Control-Shift-C and DM this to Mule. Oh, Mew's here. Welcome back! Rhubarb says nothing been going on, actually. I just had a good day today. Oh, wonderful! I'm so glad. Chaos says, I had a dream recently where I had Rissy as a roommate. That'd be pretty fun. Mule says, purple. Is it purple? It's more of a bluey color. Or maybe I'm just colorblind. I'm always paranoid about that when someone says a color that I'm not seeing. It's like, oh no. Oh no, am I colorblind? I have way too much paranoia about that. But yeah, does this work for you? I did a similar thing for Yemi's. Yemi's the only one with a custom outline. Where is Yemi? Oh, Yemi isn't in here. Oh wait, there they are. So yeah, Yemi's the only other one with a custom outline color. Mio says, no, I'm changing my current Scrungle. By the way, I don't get why the Void one is purple instead of black. Void one's purple instead of black. Oh! Mule says, I think outlines should almost always be custom color, even in normal line art. Oh, you think so? Oh. Chaos says, mine also has some custom color outlines. Does it? Oh yeah, there's Void. Where is Chaos? Did I scroll past? Oh, there you are. Oh yeah, you do too. Mule says, as in, not pitch black, but a much darker version of the corresponding material. Oh, I see. I see what you mean. I don't know. I think I just do it all in black because it's easier. Mostly just because it's easier. Mule says, I mean, I've seen it done that way. I think it looks good. I think it's a great idea too. And maybe I'll ask nobody. It's probably too late because I'd have to redo all their line art. But I will start asking if people want custom line art colors when I do their Scrungles. King says, my brain is putting in words for no reason. It put kissing in place of roommate. Wow. The urge to ship is strong with this one. Mule says, I assume it's the reason, although it doesn't take much extra work to replace all or most of the line art color. It kinda is. I mean, you can go through and do some masking shenanigans, but it's a bit of work. And when you got so many Scrungles to do, every little bit of extra work kinda adds up real quick. But you're right, I could just throw in a mask and or apply the line art as a mask over a flat color, and that'd probably work. King says, King loves Mule. But yeah, Mew. How? Oh wait. Mew said that they're working on the colors. Okay. King says King loves Mizuki. King loves Mizuki. Mew will winky winky face. Huh. Alright, so I think we'll start with the wagging tail. That's probably the best place to start. So we'll go ahead and add in our first keyframe. So we'll name this layer so we don't get lost in our timeline. So this is going to be our first keyframe. Turn on onion skinning and add on a blank keyframe. So this is going to be a classical animation. We're going full onion skinning here. So the base of the tail is moving forwards. And sorry. Yeah, the base of the tail is moving forwards and the tip is getting left behind. Chaos says, "Nah, we were just chilling." That sounds fun. Okay, so now the base is starting to push this way. Let's pull it a little further along. That looks good. King says, "Yeah, my brain just loves shimmy wherever I can." I have noticed. Okay, and now we're in the middle. Tail still being pulled along, like so. And then this is the other end. Tail still being pulled along. And then it's flicking. Hang on, wait. Here, back one, middle, here. And then forwards just a little bit, and this time the tail is flicking forwards because the base is stopped, or at least slowed down more than the tip. And then another keyframe, and the tail starts coming back. The tip of the tail continuing to accelerate this way, and getting left behind as the tail wags forwards. Middle. Oh, hang on. And what we can do now is we'll take the middle keyframe here. This one. Right click, copy keyframe, paste it at the end. And just give it a mirror. And then we'll take the next one from there. Copy these keyframes, paste them, Control T, mirror, Control T, mirror, Control T, mirror. You know, let's give that a play. We got a blank frame in here somewhere. What's a blank frame? There's a blank frame. What the heck's going on here? Whoops. Oh, frick. Frick. There we go. Okay. King says... Yeah, so I was thinking what I see. King says it's just so fun to see it as that, like, I just imagined if your roommate was dating you. Man, King. Not everything needs to be a ship, buddy. Okay, that's cool. Let's bring all these forwards one. Copy this keyframe, paste it in here, flip it, and give that another play. Okay, that's cool, except for when it's here, it does a weird little jump. So we'll just quickly tidy that up. Across like that. Yeah, so it goes a little too far this side. We can just delete this. Find the frame before it's straight this side. So this one, right click, keyframe, paste keyframe, mirror horizontal. Let's try playing this. Weird stall. Like we've got a double keyframe in somewhere. King says doesn't need to be, but it can. Ah, okay, so we've got a sort of a double keyframe here. So yeah, one of these is kinda redundant? I think probably this one. Okay, let's try playing this. Still feels like we've got a double keyframe in somewhere. Oh yeah, we've got the same thing here. Let's scrap you. Still got a weird double keyframe going on somewhere. Oh! We do have a double keyframe. So you're a double keyframe for some reason. Okay, let's try playing that. Okay, that looks kind of cute. Mew says luck. Happy lucking, Mew, and good luck with your homeworks. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Would like to tidy this up a little. And when it's on this side too. But aside from that, I think we're looking pretty good. A little bit of a bounce on the head, so just a bit of down and up with the ears and the hair. So the ears, the hair, and the floof kind of like bouncing just a little. Just give it a little bit of, well, bounce. Man, I'm gonna be like 90% T by the end of the stream. King says, love Mew. Yes, we do love Mew. So, this little guy. Alright, I think the best thing to do to start with would just be to make duplicate keyframes up to here, and then another duplicate keyframe here. So that this one is when it's back. Hang on. No. You want a duplicate keyframe here. Move it down one. Why aren't you moving? Move it down. Move it down one. And then duplicate keyframe. Move it down again. Duplicate keyframe. Duplicate keyframe, move it up. Keyframe, move it up again. And play. Okay, I think this frame rate's a bit low. The 5 frame rate was for Mizuki says, do we love everyone? Polygamous stream? I mean, if that's what you're into. Oh, big stretch. Oh, stretchy folks. Pop. Yeah, it says a whoop. Okay, that's kind of cute. I like how fast the tail's flapping. Although it could go further, but I think that's good. That's good. We like this. It's a little bit of a painting, sort of mishap here. So let's just paint, oops, wrong layer. Paint this out. Smooth this tail off a little. Oh, there's another one there. So let's neaten up this tail a little. That one, could use a bit of a touch up there. Bit of a touch up here, a little bit there. That same error from before. Smooth this one off as well. Oh, might as well smooth that out. King says yes. Alright, cool. And we'll do the same thing with the feathers, the wings, except they will be slightly out of time with the head. Out of time? I mean, out of phase. So the head moves down. New keyframe. And then the wing's gonna move down. One. And then they're gonna move down one more. And the head starts moving up. They're gonna stay still. Keyframe, we're gonna move up one more. Oops, down. Okay, let's give that a play. That's annoying. Set the frame rate. So this one's gonna be 6 frames. So starting at 0, ending at 5. Mizuki says, but I gotta go to bed. I have to wake up at 5 AM to. Oh my, good heavens. Rest well, Mizuki, and good luck with the waking up so gosh darn early. Golly. Man, that's usually when I'm finishing my stream. But yes, thank you so much for hanging out, Mizuki. Are you gonna listen to me while you sleep as well? Am I gonna be your sleepy stream? Kara says, rest well, Mizuki. King says, okay, good night, love you. Also, I have to go as well. Bye. Heart. Fox. Sleep. Rest well, King. I think we'll be packing it in soon too. maybe give it another 30 minutes. Yeah. Oh, Mizuki says no. I can't listen to anything when I'm trying to sleep. Ah, that's understandable. You need your silence. Alright, so let's get to animating the all the floofy stuff so we can actually get some bounce on this. So on the way down, we're gonna need onion skinning on this for sure. Gonna need to be on the right layer. Mizuki said, oh wait, I already read that. But yes, first of all, Mizuki. Oh, but yeah, so we'll I think because I'm still recovering, usually I like to have the Scrungle streams go for a good long time. Like I usually go like 5-6 hours for the Scrungle streams, because A, they're really important, and B, I really enjoy them, and C, y'all seem to really enjoy them too. But I feel like since I'm still recovering from this illness, it might not be smart to push myself just yet. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream at like a reasonable time. Perish the thought. Just so I can make sure I'm giving myself ample opportunity to recover from this illness that's been plaguing me the past past week. So yeah. We'll be wrapping things up in about 30 minutes. So yeah, you're not gonna be missing anything, King / Mizuki. Alright, so flicking the fur up just a bit. And then next frame. But yes, hopefully by next week I'll be fully recovered and we can get back to the usual absurdly long streams. The Scrungles. Okay, how's that look? Okay, and then here we're going to tween them, because they're going to be flopping down as the character stops, but not going to go immediately. So, think about here. Oh, hang on, we're matching these up to the green. So yeah, here, and here, and here. Same again, there, there, and there. Then clean up these. Chaos says, Lamal, I found a really funny comment on Reddit. I've always laughed at those dogs. It looks like a golden retriever mixed with a dachshund, a wiener, a retriever, like your mom. Oh my god, that's so mean. Hilarious, but mean. Alright, so I think we need to tween this. So we'll flick these ones up just a little. Golly, it's very subtle, but hopefully it'll make a difference. Okay. So let's see. Okay, and then I think for this one here, we want to have them come up just a little. Kev says the post is about a cute doggo doing funny things. Aww. Wow. So the cute little doggo doing funny things, just catching strays. I always laughed at those dogs. It's like a golden retriever mixed with a dachshund, a wiener retriever like you. Oh, hang on. Okay, now I get it. Wiener retriever. Shit. Kind of embarrassed it took me that long to figure that one out. Okay, I get it. Wiener retriever. Ha. God, I'm kind of mad at myself for not getting that. Wiener retriever. Ha. Okay, so now let's do some flicking on the hair. So it's descending here, so the hair needs to be flicking up a little. Raise the hair up like so, and then also here we'll raise up this whole lot like so. Alright, we'll keep it raising up on these frames. Like so. Up. And then we'll tween it here. Kev says I sent it over the post where I found it too. Oh, okay. I'll check it out when I'm done with the stream. Okay, so it's just a subtle bump here. Let's try giving that a play. Alright, cool. Now we just gotta fill in the eyes, or the holes that we made. The eyes are supposed to go. So there. There. And there. Give that a play. Okay, and now a little bit of a flick on the ears. How are you doing, by the way, Chaos? Is it getting late for you, buddy? Oh, hang on, let's see how it looks for ears. Sorry, the wings. Cute! Oh man, I'm getting so drowsy. I think it's just, I've been taking some cold medicine, and it says one of the symptoms are drowsy. They had a well, it doesn't say it's drowsy, it causes drowsiness, but there was 2 packets, one was like non-drowsy, and one was just like, didn't have anything about being non-drowsy on it. And I got the cheaper one. So I'm assuming the medication I got, because it's cheaper, has the side effects of making you drowsy. It's helped with the illness, but oh boy, do I feel sleepy. Chaos says, not doing the best, but managing. I still got lots of work to do on my project, but I don't know why I just felt tired and drowsy yesterday and today. Oh, maybe we got the same disease. Ragabat says, Fox is sleep. Fox is sleep. My goodness. Oh, Ragabat, have you seen the new emote? We've got a, I made a Fox sleeping emote. Let's see. Gigantify. There we go. It's me! I sleep! I would like to, vectorize all of these. And, also put them up as stickers on the Discord. And also other places? Apparently stickers are pretty popular about the place. I did have someone ask if I take commissions for emotes, which I thought that was pretty nice. I don't think I really do want to make assets in general for streamers. So I think, like, making emotes would be kind of, on point for me. Chaos says, what will you do with the Scrungle stream after you did one for everyone here? No, we've got, then we've got the colors to do. We've only done Dodger Blue and, Purple so far. And by the time I've done a couple of the colors, we'll probably have some more people subbed that are gonna want, well, hopefully by then we'll have some people subbed who are gonna want some more Scrungles. Or some more regulars, so I don't think I'll be pressed for, Scrungles to do anytime soon. Okay, so it's descending. Oh boy. Oh boy, 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 boy. Let's see. Descending. Alright, so I'm going to be... Okay, for starters, we're gonna remove the tail and the wings. So just a minute, just help me focus. I'm gonna erase out this here entirely. Bold move, I know. And then... So purple is previous. Green is next. So we want to go here. And then line up the current with the purple. Because it's kind of been left behind, is the idea. So there's the base. Leave the base untouched. And then we'll just kind of try and line it up with the purple. And then reconnect it with the current, like so. But yeah, assuming I don't have more people, like, yeah, if I ever run out of people to do custom Scrungles for, which I hope doesn't happen often, I can always, yeah, I'll do some more color ones. And then, yeah, I'll have loads of, Scrungles to add to the, 3D Scrungleization. Okay, let's give that a play. Ooh, that works really well. I'm actually very happy with that. Eek, stretch. Alright, so the plan is, I'll finish the lineup for this, we'll get the colors in, and then I'll render... Maybe I'll do the stars? Okay. We'll finish the lineup, so it's just the ears got to be done. Then we'll do the colors, and then I'll see if I can get the stars done, and then we'll have like a full idol gift to send off to nobody. Just to let them know that progress is being made, and hopefully get them hyped up for next week's stream. Chaos says, at least the exams are going to be easy for me. The only harder ones will be Monday, also presenting our projects, and a math exam in like 2 weeks. I thought you enjoyed your math exams. I thought maths was like your dump stat. Chaos says, I like math, but I can't deny it being hard. Well, that's good. I'm glad it's challenging you. There's nothing worse than being trapped in a subject that you find to be... Oh my god, does anyone else remember that sound? Hang on, let me play it again. Does that tickle anyone else's nostalgia receptors? Ragabat gets it! Yay! Ragabat gets it. Oh, good luck, Chaos! Okay, and then we want to flex them down a little here. So we're gonna keep the base. Keep the base. Base, 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 base. Keeping the base while we listen to some drum and bass. And then we'll go ahead and paint here. And we're gonna have them flex down just a little. Like so. Little, I'm so used to having them backing up, but we're gonna do our best to bring them down. This one here as well. My head is actually tilting that extremely for anyone who's watching the stream. I don't know why, but I like to like, I know Critter has a tilt canvas feature. Does anyone else do this when they're drawing? Like, tilt their heads at extreme angles? I can't be the only one. I know, it feels nice. Alright, let's give that a play. Okay, and then we'll tween this one. Ragabat says, yes! Awesome! We got another tilter in chat. Oh, hang on, let's make sure we tween these. We're gonna copy this keyframe, paste you at the end. So we've got our... Oh, yeah, we definitely want to tween these. So we're gonna put you along here. Along here. Oh dear, that's, I've got no idea what's going on here. I'm hoping it goes like this. And then here to maybe here to maybe here. And then here to maybe along there. We'll see how it works. Okay, that's good. We would like it to flip up just a bit more. So bottom, coming up, stopping. It would be nice for these to flick up just a little bit more, so let's see if we can just... We don't really have much space to do this, but... Just kind of erase this tip here, erase that one there. Okay, let's bring back the wings and the tail and give it a play. Why are we going so far? We're only supposed to be going for 6 frames. Alright, cool. It's subtle, but I like it. Alright, let's do the stars, and then we'll do the colors. So the star's gonna be the tricky one. The star's gonna be the very tricky one. We need to have the stars falling and fading and cycling. So that means I think what we'll do is we'll do each of the stars individually on their own layers. So we'll hide this, add ourselves a new layer, and we'll call this we'll go left star, mid star, right star. So left star. And we'll do them all at the same rate initially, and then we'll offset them. So we'll have them all starting here. Hang on. We'll have them all starting here, here, and here, and falling down at the same rate. And then we'll offset them in the timeline. So that, you know, we'll have instead one being here, another one... Wait. One being here, another one being here, and another one being here, so they're all at different rates. But, to start with, so they start off large. And then as they fall, they get smaller. And we need them to, again, cycle. I don't know if 5... 5 will be it. 5 will probably be enough for them to get all the way down to the bottom. Maybe this is a bit too big. I think maybe this large? Also, we'll hide the tail, and we'll pacify the head a little. We're going to be reusing these stars multiple times, so they're going to be used for the lurk and the idle as well. So we've got to make them good. So that's left, this one's mid, and this one's right, and I feel like they should be in this order. So left at the top and right at the bottom. Oh, we got 10 minutes. Who am I kidding? We're going overtime. I'm gonna make myself another cup of tea. Yar! Oh no, I'm out of water. Oh, I guess I'm not making another... Oh wait, maybe I've got enough water in the kettle. Haha, we do have enough water in the kettle. Let's go! Man, my voice is feeling much better. King says... Sculks, is he still live? I am still live. I'm doing pretty good too. My voice isn't threatening to explode. I'm feeling quite drowsy, but aside from that, it's all systems go. Okay, so that's the right. That's not the right. I just painted... Ah, nuts. Make sure layer below, make a new layer. That's the left. Don't bush it. I'll bush whatever the heck I want, Crow. Don't worry, Crow, I won't. But I am feeling good, and I do like running the Scrungle. King says, Sleepy Fox! Aw, nice try. But I do like to run the Scrungle streams as long as I can. Because, you know, it's my first day back. It's something I really enjoy. It's something I think you guys all really enjoy. Like, I really want to, you know, give it my all. You know? King says 19. That means good sleep for Fox. Yay! Oh, that's my tea. Whoa. See how fast that is when you have not American power supplies? I've been extra hydrated today. I think this is like my 4th cup of tea. Hope y'all are staying hydrated as well. Oh, by the way, Crow, how are you doing? I don't think I've asked. How'd the Crow do? Ragabat says, hee hee, Fox gonna pee. I'm liquidated. I am gonna pee so much tonight, my goodness. I'm like a 90% tea at this point. Okay, move you up to there, move you up to there, and move you up to there. So these are the starting points for all these stars. King says, Fox, remember, if you feel not well, you can end stream. Thank you, I will. But I'm actually feeling really good, so I do want to keep at it. Ragabag says, Fox's watermelon. I'm feeling kind of watermelon flavored right now. Watermelon! Okay, doke. So, again, as the stars fall, we want them to kind of shrink and, you know, evaporate as they get to the bottom. So, add a new keyframe for this one. And here. This one's called right. Why are you called right? You're on the left. Lies. Lies and slander. Actually, we don't want to. We want a blank frame here, and we want to turn on onion skinning. And now, as previously mentioned, we want it to come down a little ways, and we want to draw it slightly smaller this time. And I also want to spin it a little, so they're kind of like rotating as they fall. Kind of like little, happy little shurikens. We don't have murder weapons here, we have happy little shurikens. I didn't assault them, officer, I was just throwing happy little shurikens. New layer. And we're gonna have the onion skinning go 2 steps back so we can see what we're doing a little better.
Baby, I just wanna be. Baby, I just wanna be.
Okay, and we'll make it a little smaller. We're gonna need a small brush for this. Little smaller. Let's just shave a little more off. A little more. I feel like I'm a hairdresser. Man, I'm going from a tailor to a hairdresser. King says I'm a firemelon. Oh man, that actually. Wait, isn't that basically just a capsicum? Man, spicy watermelon sounds like fun. I'd give that a try. Do you think you could like splice like chili or capsicum genes into a watermelon and make a like a spicy firemelon? I think that'd be pretty dang good. Ragabat says tajin? What's a tajin? Sounds like a demon. Okay, new layer. So it's gonna be pointing this way, and it's gonna be about this big. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. New. Did I make a duplicate? No, we want a blank layer. Right where it says cucumber gourd melon, I think. Ooh, cucumber gourd melon. Watermelon is a cucurbita. Cucurbita? Pepper looks very similar, except no pulp and less flesh. Interesting. And then one more is teeny, tiny little star as it hits the ground. Alright, let's give that a peek. Alright, cool. That actually looks pretty good. A little twinkly star. Shooting out the butt. A little butt star. Alright. That's one down. Two to go. So mid gets a new keyframe. And then a new keyframe here. We want to turn on onion skinning. Ragabot says cute. Oh wait, hang on, you haven't seen it with the tail. So it's got a tail and wings. But yes, it's gonna be pooping out little stars as it's vibing. It's gonna be great. Oh, have a nice look, Ragabot. Right, we're working on the mid one. We can hide these two. And we can pacify this one so we can see what we're working on here. Mid. Okay, so mid's about here, so we want to rotate it a little. So it's pointing this way. King says, look, happy looking king. I want to make it a little bit smaller. Just take a little off the top. All right. Spin it a little more. Like so. There we go. Looking good. A little low. Let's bring you up a little. There. That was about right. Yeah, that was good. Oops, too far. That's probably good. New layer. Rotate you again. Good. Yes. Perfect. Actually, hang on. It's a bit low. Bring it up a little. There you go. Another day, another layer. Rotate you again. So now you're pointing this way a bit. And then last stop. There we go. Give that a play. Alright, and again, we're gonna offset all these stars, so they're not all gonna be falling down at the same time. But before we do, we're gonna do our last star. New layer, turn on your onion skinning. And this one we're gonna rotate this one whoa, why can't we, oh, there we go. So we're gonna rotate this one this way, this one's been going this way, this one's also been going this way, and we're gonna spin the other one the other way. So, something like this, I think.
Still even like a ray, golden eyes burning. Just one more time.
Alright, that's good. Your keyframe. Give you a bit of a rotate. We'll move you up a little. I think you come down a bit too fast. There we go.
Just one more time.
Layer. Give you another rotate. Like, well, hang on. You should come across a little too. And you. Yeah, we want you to kind of arc across and then down. New layer. You need to come out a bit, I think. Yeah, there. Okay. And another one. Goes a little like this. And then last frame. Itty bitty tiny little guy like this. Okie dokie. Now for the finishing touch, offsetting. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Well, the moment I've been waiting for. So we'll take these three. Move you to here, take these two, move you to here, and take these, oh, I said three, but I meant four. Move you to here. And we'll do the opposite on this side for this one. Take you four, move you to here, take you two, move you to here, take you, oops, take you four, and move you to here. And now if we play, let's try it again. Okay, unfortunately, these two are still going at the same rate. So the left and right ones are still going... Left and right are still going at the same rate. Did I... So we did the middle one, but we didn't do the left, either the left or the right one. Huh? Chili Chums! Ooh, it was on the beat for a minute there. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, dang. That must have been cool. Okay, let's try doing this. Giving it another play. Okay, I like this, but... Okay. Hang on. So, also, Chili Chomps, welcome! How you doing, buddy? Also, Chili, we never... Oh, man. You're the one we gotta do next. Chili! We gotta do your Scrungle next. So, once we've done, Mule and Nobody, so... Oh, I'm okay? Still studying. How are you? I'm actually feeling much better. I've been... Oh, man, yesterday was miserable. I've been so sick. But I have recovered. Well, I am recovering. I'm almost recovered. So I'm pretty hyped. I'm pretty hyped to be able to focus and yap and get back to doing stuff again. But Chili Chumps, next Thursday, if you can make it to next Thursday's stream, I'd very much like to get started on your Scrungle. If you're up for it. You sound very peppy. Yay! Alright, so let's see if we're getting this stars on. So we want to get... I think we want to get... You split like this. Why are you like this? We want 0 to 5, not 12. Where did you get the idea that we want to go to 12? Alright, and then we want to offset this one. I think. Like so. Why are you going to 12 again? Stop it. Behave yourself. Chili Chomp says, oh yeah! Kaya says, I'll go rest now. I might join back a bit later if I can't sleep. It was lovely stream as always. Yay! Thank you so much for hanging out, Chaos! And good luck with the exams! And the studying, and all the other stuff you got to do. You got this, buddy. I believe in you. Go, Chaos, go! And yes, rest well. Okay, I feel like this right one can be offset by a bit too. So we'll take these ones here, put you there, and put you there. Is this the secret source that we've been looking for? Question mark? No, it is not. What if we take you like this, you here, you here, does that help? No, it doesn't. Alright, let's try it with the tail and the wings, and the body unpacified. Okay, that actually works pretty well. Chloe says, see you! Shelly Chomp says, good luck, Chaos! Alright, let's get the colors in. And then, I think we'll wrap it up. Shelly Chomp says, from where do I get all the ideas for these? Huh? Where do... Oh. My avatar's just decided to plank. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Are we good? I think we're good. I think you mean, where do you get all the ideas? Oh, okay. Where do you get all the ideas from these? From chat. These are all chat's ideas. Chat's little OCs and stuff. And oh boy, do we have a lot of them. Yeah, you can see Crow rolling around down there. That was all Crow's ideas. Crow's just like, I was just like, okay, we need to make a crow, and Crow's just like, make him round. I'm like, okay, and I made them as round as I could. And then they were just like, okay, for when they're moving, I want them rolling. And so I, you know, did a little rolling animation. And I said, okay, for the luck, I want them in a cage. I'm like, it's kind of weird, but okay, we don't judge. Yeah, this is kind of like a very back and forth kind of, oh, how about this? What about this? Would you like this? Let's try that. And eventually we kind of like come to an idea. Crow says, I asked him to do a scuffed rolling, but he did a full rotation. Yeah, of course. Never do anything easy, Crow. You know me. If there's a way to do things the hard way, I'll find a way to do it. Crow says, like my jail luck. Yeah, and it turned out so well, didn't it? Well, you don't like the jail luck? Crow says, I like the jail look. I like the rolling too. I like everything Fox does, except the bullying. Yeah, you don't like the bullying. You love the bullying. You love it when I bully you. Just no. Oh, nobody! Welcome back! Oh my goodness! Hi, nobody! I thought you were supposed to be sleeping. We're just about to get into the coloring of your little Scrungle. How do you like the animation? You're pooping stars. Anywho, colors. So we're gonna add a new layer here. Actually, I think we're gonna do all the colors on one layer and animate them all together. Nobody said. I just had a really good nap. Oh, that's wonderful. We love a good nap. Turn off all the Nobody says, it's cute! You're cute. Crow says, it's shouting stars? Do-dee-doo, do-dee-doo, dee-doo-dee-doo, dee-doo-dee-doo, doo-dee-doo, doo-dee-doo. Yeah, little stars falling out of its behind. Alright, let's do some color picking. Boop. Okay. Ooh, I gotta do the eyes differently. The eyes do not match. Oh wait, no, you got blue eyes there. Okay, no, I think we're good for the eyes. Nobody says he's cute. Yay! How are you feeling after your good old nap? And then I think the tail is... yeah, the tail's the same kind of browny color. Let me know if any of these colors are off, nobody. I'm just color picking from the little sticker that you've got in chat. Yeah, she's a star guardian. Why wouldn't she be shooting stars? Yeah! Just pooping stars all over the map. Okay, there's that. Let's get the secondary. There. Okay. Crow says she sounds magical. Yeah! Just like nobody. There's the hair. And then the wings. And there's the line down the front. Here. That also encompasses a snoot. Like so. And then, is the tip of the tail? Huh. Oh wait, no, the tail's just got a... Oh wait, yeah, the tail does have a little bit of light on the tip. And then they have lavendery kind of eyes. Nobody says, I feel good, just ready for the real bed. Ooh, the real bed starts now! Let's pick... There. Close. Let's pick... There. I think I've done something wrong in here. Let me just erase out this. Just to see how it looks. And then we'll go grab this, paint in here. And then make this section here white. Ooh, this looks magical. And then we'll color pick in here. No. That doesn't work. Let's color pick that. Instead, make it a little lighter. Nobody says the tail has little stars all over, but it's easy to... Oh! The tail has little stars all over it. Oh! Huh. No, we can do that. Are the stars attached to it? Or are they kind of like adjacent, like floating around it? Alright, that's a cool feature close up, but you can't see it when it's scrolled out, so just to make my life a little easier for animating, so make the nice purple. Ah, in it. Okay, yeah, we can do that. And what color are the stars? Are they just like golden stars? Like starry colored stars? Or, because I noticed in one of the pictures we got a little purple and white star attached to it. This one. Did you want the stars to look like that? Because I've just been drawing these little nondescript gold... Oop. Where's the bee going? I've just been drawing these nondescript golden stars. Oh, hang on. Wait, I think I see some of the stars. Are these the stars here? Or is that just stuff got any tail? Ah, okay. So I'll redo all the falling stars to match that one. And then add a couple of stars to the tail. Just kind of stuck to it. Alright, let's go back to here. Now then, the stars are... Oh, okay. So I can... Oh, no, I can't... Can I? No, I've tried applying filter layers to these in the past and it hasn't worked. Actually, let's try it. Let's give it a go. So, new filter mask, adjust HSL, saturation to nothing. I should make the star and brightness to max. So that should make the star completely white. Okay. Now if I play it. Okay, cool. Those are stars, but if you won't see it, it's fine. No, we'll make it happen. Don't you worry. I got you, fam. So now if we merge the layer below... Oh, no, we don't want that. We want to... flatten the layer. Does that make it... Oh, it does. Excellent. Oh, cool. So that'll just make that white. Excellent. So we can do that for the other layers. So add a filter layer, saturation, and lightness. No, you used to do that for the wrong... Oh, wait. Yeah, we want you to attack. Wait. Oh, dang it. I added a filter layer. No, I want a filter mask. Filter mask. There we go. Boop and boop. Okay. And flatten. Where is it? Flatten layer. There we go. New filter mask. Boop and boop. Okay. Right click. Flatten layer. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we've got to go through and add the purple star shape to it. We'll need to hide both or all of these for a minute. Back to here. Go ahead and color pick, because I think this is a different kind of purple. I don't think we quite got it. Let's try that again. Nope, still not right. Let's try... Nope. I think we'll just custom. What about there feels right? Alright, and let's draw in the pattern. So I think we'll only draw one. Maybe we can get two in? I don't think there'll be enough room to get two in. Nobody says it's a pretty light purple. Yeah, is this okay? I picked it as best I could. Close to pastel. Yeah? Okay, cool. Next frame. Dang it. I lost the color. Alright. Next frame. And then as it shrinks, the lines are going to shrink as well. Until they get to this point, and then just a tiny, oops, tiny little X. And then just a dot in the middle. Let's give that a play. Why do you keep defaulting to 12. I mean, wait, now you're 13? Where are you getting these numbers from? Okay, so that's 1. Next up, you start here. And a little bit of white inside. As much white as we can get away with. Perfect. And then just a little dot for this one. Next up. Almost done. Little X. And then just a little dot for this one. And play. Nobody says, I really like it. You're amazing, Fox. Aw, thank you. I think you're pretty amazing too, nobody. Look at us, 2 amazing foxes. Alright, last one. You start here. It's hard being an amazing fox in this world. Oh, I missed a spot. Got the inside on this one. I am starting to fade though, so I think we'll be wrapping things up once we're done with the colors on the idol. But we'll have a full idol animation done, and I think that's a pretty amazing start. In fact, that's kind of the hardest part. And then just a little dot here, and then oh, that's it. We're done. Okay, cool. Play. Pew 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 pew. Colors! Back to coloring. So, color layer is this one. Oh, right, we've got to do the stars on the tail. Okay, so the stars are in the tail. So are they in the tail as in they're like embedded in the fur sort of thing? Or are they in the tail as in they're like attached to the tail? Like, so kind of like... Also, what color are the stars? The stars the same as these little guys down here? So would it be kind of like a little something like this? Little stars kind of like half sticking out? Purple on the inside. Sort of thing? Oh, just white. But yeah, are they embedded? just like do dots. Oh, okay. Okay. Just dots. Wait. Do you mean you can just like do dots because it's easier, or you can just do dots because that's what you want? Be honest.
Standing there, pressed up at your back. Everybody shouting at your back. Everybody shouting at your back.
Ah, okay. Both.
And I'm supposed to get back.
Okay, so these guys are actually gonna have to be on a separate layer, because otherwise I'm not gonna know how to tween them.
And I'm supposed to get back.
So, we'll go and do all. Oh, Hanon says I'm back without the audio nor the video for the rest of the stream. Oh, okay. Oops. Welcome back. Hanon, exclamation mark. I didn't even know you could do this with an animation. Oh wait, you can't do this with animation? Lame. Anyway, this looks amazing. It's a shame it doesn't animate like this. I'm doing homework early for once. Oh. I keep trying to... I see the little, like, typey line thingy flashing in the send message bar. So I start trying to type and I'm just hitting hotkeys in Critter. Good job. Hanon. What am I witnessing? You're witnessing infinite nobodies. Okay, so we'll finish off the coloring. And then we'll do the stars, because the stars are going to have to be on a separate layer on top of everything else. So we might as well do the colors, get that sorted, and then we'll come back and do the stars. Color. Nobody says, Jesus, that's many Odysseys. Yeah, how many Odysseys do you need? The answer is all of them. We need all of the Odysseys. Oh, okay, so we've got to go back to the idle line art and clear out the eyes so that we can have the color coming through on them. Hannah says, pretty bang. They are very pretty. Never mind, very low audio. Yay! Okey-doke. Coloring. Guess we'll do the eyes first. May as well. It's easy enough. That one's good. That one's good. This one just needs to touch up. Did I I didn't add new layers to these. Oh well. New layer. Oh shoot! No, we don't want a blank layer. We need new duplicate layer, like so. And that one's good. We'll make a new duplicate layer here anyway. Helen says, Hawk, how can you so manage to be loud on low audio? That's a Foxy secret. Tell them nothing, nobody. Okay. Let's go through and erase this tail. And then paint it back in here. We'll do the tail tip last. We'll come back and do all the tail tips when everything else is done. Paint in the tail. We'll paint in the new tail. And erase out the old one. Erase out the old tail. Paint in the new one. Hannon says, I have to turn down my audio so I don't get caught because of you, Fox. Yes. That's right, I'm gonna get Hannon in so much trouble with my loud noises. I'm not apologizing. Nobody says, magic! Heck yeah, I'm magic. Okay. Oh, and we've got a couple of holes to paint in here, a couple of out of lines here. That's good. Couple of gaps here. That's good. And add a line here. Add a line. We've got a gap. Oh, actually, that's supposed to be a different color. Here, that's supposed to be white. Panel says, well, procrastinating time. Good luck! Don't know how much luck you'd need procrastinating, but you got it. So, do what you will with it. Go do crimes.
Just outrun me in the street.
Okay, and erase out here. Yeah, it's filling in all the little gaps that happen when it's moving around. This is the easy thing to do. Okay, now we're onto the whites. This shouldn't be too bad. We're just yeah, doing this pretty much the same thing, just filling in all the holes. And also, maybe bring this down just a little. Down a little more. Nobody be rolling in chat. Nice. I love a bit of roly-poly in chat. Oh, we missed a spot. Okay, another one. there. And last one. Alright, let's give this a peek. Alright. Oh, we've got the tail tip. Just paint in the tip of the tail. Like so. Next frame. Like so. Next frame. Like so. Next frame. So. Next frame. Like so. Hanon says, I steal! Wait, oh, Hanon says, I'm being watched and listened to occasionally, so please remember that I might be in and out of here. Pretty? I steal! Mwahaha! I mean, good luck. Okay, I don't think this layer's doing anything, so we're just gonna call this stars. Or maybe tail stars. Tail stars. Okay, so new blank layer here. We're gonna need onion skinning for this one. Just nobody says I'm getting a bit of blurry visions means I'm hydrating and really rest in bed instead of napping. I'm getting a bit of blurry vision means I'm hydrating and really rest in bed instead of napping. I don't understand. Nobody, I don't understand. Does that mean you're going to bed? Hanon says, oh, okay dokie. Oh, I'm glad you understand them. Feel better. Does that mean they're ill? I don't understand. Hanon, please. Okay, so we're doing one here at the tip. We're doing one in the middle about here. Just nobody says, it's okay, folks. Yeah, I just gotta go to sleep. Oh, okay. Rest well, nobody. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll DM you this, this little GIF when we're done. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much for hanging out. Okay, so one at the tip, in the middle, one close to the base, again in the middle, and one about halfway between the two at the edge. Here's what we're doing. Nobody says, it's late! Hanon says, I steal Australia? I mean, good luck. I mean, I feel like you're kind of playing yourself with that one, but alright. Have at it. If you think you can keep it, you're welcome to it. Like, you could not pick a worse continent to try and steal. Because A, it was colonized by convicts, so odds are it's gonna steal you right back. And B, it's chock full of spiders. And, you know, crocodiles. And jellyfish. Heck, even the plants will try and kill you. What do you want Australia for? Hanon says, proceeds to steal a bit of dirt. I stole Australia. The dirt proceeds to kill you. Alright, that's it. They're done. Look at them. They're so pretty. Alright, let's render this out. Turn off the background. We're definitely doing a Control S. Just hammer the crap out of that Control S button. Hannon says, "Oh, yay, I did. Now I can knock over shit in my house for no reason." On life goals. File. Render animation. Let's go and find a home for it. This isn't Rhubarb's. This is, in fact, new. Oh, nobody, you're still here. Yeah, she shines so pretty and cute. Yay, I'm glad you like it. I'm going to copy your name from here. Control C. So there is now a just nobody folder. This one is called yes, this is in fact called idle. Frames 5, frame rate 10. Type is GIF. Blah 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 blah. Yep, that's all good. Okay. Alright. Nobody, if you can stay awake for like 2 minutes longer, I'm gonna send something to your Discord. Chat party, assets. Wait, no, we want the repo. There we go. Repo, chat party, assets. See, nobody. Where are you? There you are, Russell. Just a bit. My brain is not working. There you go. Just a little preview for things to come. I can be awake for 2 minutes. That's it. We're done. Okay, you can sleep now. Rest well, nobody. We're gonna be wrapping up the stream now. Anyways, so if anyone has someone they'd like to raid, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna go hunting for our next victim. Hanok says, "Oh, Fox, wanna know something about my room?" I don't know. The way you phrase that makes me think maybe not. Hannon says the wolves damage shit. Oh, okay. That's not so bad. Anywho, let's find a subject to raid. Let's see. Burley is currently streaming. Coney's streaming. Blue Skittle's streaming. Papa Awa's streaming. I think maybe Burley. We were gonna raid Burley last stream and we got distracted. But I think we can raid into Burley today. Nobody says. But you did an amazing job. Until tomorrow. Bye, nobody. Rest well. See you next time. /raid Burley. So, today we got amazing progress and oh my goodness, we got so much done. We got all the keyframes done for Nobody and Muir, and we got all the animations for Nobody's, or Odyssey's, Idol, and all the colors done for their Idol as well. So animation frames for the Idol, and colors done for the Idol, and all the stars that are also going to be used for the lurk and the AFK versions. Raid Nyachi. Have we raided Nyachi before? I want to raid Burley. Sorry, you're a bit late, Hanon. I've already decided. We'll raid Nachi next time. Remind me next time. But yes, so, tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow? Let me check the schedule real quick. Just so I'm not promoting fake news. Tomorrow is... Oh, tomorrow's more angel modeling. So we're going to be getting onto, hopefully, the face. Modeling up the face. And I'm very excited for this because we've been stalling on the face for so long trying to get the poly count down. But yes, we're going to just finish up the wings, the eyes and the wings, and then finally we're going to get the face in, and it's actually going to look like a proper VTuber. Because once the face is done, we've got an actual character. And I'm very excited for this because I've got some ideas for like how the eye is going to be kind of like little shutters. And no idea what I'm going to do for the mouth, but we'll figure something out. But yeah, thank you so much for coming along. I had a lot of fun. Thank you, very special thanks to Nobody for letting us work on the little furry character. Oh, and also, probably not here, but Freddie, if you're still listening, huge thank you to Freddie for the help with the OBS and getting getting the audio compression stuff happening. This is a really cool feature, and I'm so hyped to have it. Like, it's so nice to have some music to fill in the dead air when I'm just in the few instances where I'm not yapping. It doesn't happen often, but when it does. But yes, thank you so much everyone for coming along. I had a really fun time. I hope you did too. And until next time, love y'all. One of the marks more camera I tested my dad's butterfly knife. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll see you next time.
Hello. I'm gonna wait a second before I start yapping because I know when people raid in, like me, I usually don't have audio on immediately. I think now is good though. Hi Sleepy. Hello everyone. Thank you for the raid. I am being invaded, that's very true. Hello, Hanon? Hanon? The Drenak? Oh my goodness. Skulk raid. Hey guys, do you recognize something here on the screen? You recognize anything? You recognize anything? Any shout out to Freddy. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. We're playing Nine Souls, as you might be able to see here. If you don't want any spoilers, feel free to like lurk or leave the stream. It doesn't really matter to me. But for everybody who doesn't know me yet, my name is Burley. I am a 3D artist, and the last 8 weeks, 7 weeks, I've been hosting an event, and this is the last week of that event. And during this time, I've just been playing Nine Souls every now and then, like other games on Thursdays, to kind of take a break from all of that. So yeah, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. Sleepy, would you like to share anything with everyone here? Anything you're proud of that you would like to show off? Because we can do that, you know. Art streamer, we know what's going on. We know what's going down, you know. Get a new Scrungle in the works. Hey, if you want to share on Discord, you know where my DMs are at. School software prevents seeing or hearing the stream. That's what we're gonna say. We're gonna say in chat. You know what? Can somebody write that out for me? Or maybe, I don't know. Whoa. I think it's fine. We got the little bio down below as well, I guess. Oh, click on in here. What are we rating out? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, loot. The Plantago frog. What? This nearly extinct poisonous frog is said to be extremely delicious. However, its poison, when ingested, can infect your central nervous system and induce meningitis. What the fuck is meningitis? We're learning new diseases here today. Meningitis. Serious inflammation of the membranes protecting the brain and spinal cord. Oh. I remember somebody who had this, who was like here on our channel. Yeah, you do not want it. Yeah. Man, that sucks. Oh. I think I'm too late, but I'm saying bye-bye anyways. Bye-bye. Sleepy